Hello and good day, fellow educators. God is good all the time. Welcome to the free webinar of Asia Pacific Association and Educators Training Institute. Before I start, I would like to give thanks to Dr. Raquel Bernabe for giving me on this opportunity to share the material. Don't forget to please click subscribe to APA80 YouTube channel and like and share the FB page. So I am Pedi Kasim, currently taking up my dissertation writing at University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, Cagayan de Oro City. I am also a DOST scholar. I am presently connected from the Diplahan National High School, DepEd Zamboanga Sibugay Division. I would like to remind everyone that only those registered participants in real time are only qualified to receive the certificate. So, are you ready? So let's begin. My session for today is all about writing an effective literature review. So who among you loves to read updates on his or her field? Say, for example, in the field of science, field of mathematics, field of education. How about who among you had or have difficulties in looking for a relevant literature? Who among you gets annoyed or frustrated in noting all literature cited? Who among you are familiar with Google Scholar? I think most of you are familiar with Google Scholar. So the outline of the presentation for my presentation is now first, what is a literature review? So why do a literature review? How to write a good literature review? Where to find good literature, and how to manage your literature effectively. So your paper should refer to the variety of current, high quality, professional, and academic sources support your own ideas. That means that source material will be introduced, analyzed, explained, and then cited. Reading sources that will provide an understanding of the basic body of knowledge surrounding the problem. So where to find the good literature? So search the major multidisciplinary database. We can have Scopus, or you can have the subscription. You can subscribe. You can also have a Web of Science. And for free subscription is our Google Scholar. Some of the reliable reference sites available online, and some are free and some charge a fee for information. So some of the literature are free and some charge a fee. So meron pong bayad. So some of our sites here, we can have free online encyclopedia with general coverage. We have www.encyclopedia.com. We can have general coverage encyclopedia, Britannica.com, a search engine link to the library's resources. We have Scholar, a useful citations website. Then we can have, okay, a useful citations website with link full articles, full text articles. You have emeraldinsight.com, sciencedirect.com, www.ebscohost.com, GSTOR or social science coverage. Another site, we can have standard data, AJOL or African journals. We can have crime statistics, Human Sciences Research Council, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, United Nations website, United Nations Children's Fund website, online dictionary, and resources allocated here are available through Interlibrary Loan Tree. So these are some of the reliable reference sites available online. So what is a literature review? So a literature review Survey scholarly sources relevant to a particular issue, area of research, or theory. It provides a description, summary, and critical evaluation of each work. A literature review offers an overview of significant literature published on a topic. It gives future research context by telling the story of work done so far. So this is what is the purpose of a literature review. So this is now the purpose. Find out what information already exists in your field of research. Another purpose is identify gaps in literature. You can find other people working in the field or in your field. Identify major seminal works. You can identify main methodologies and research techniques. Identify main ideas, conclusions, and theories, and establish similarities and differences. The purpose of a literature review, it provides a context for your own research, and it shows relationships between previous studies or theories. So how to write a good literature review? So first, we are going to have a plan. Planning. For planning, what type of literature review am I writing? Another one for how to write a good literature review is reading research. What materials am I going to use? Then we have analyzing. What does this literature tell me? Drafting. What am I going to write? And revising. How can I improve? For reading and researching, this is to collect and read the material. You can summarize sources. Who is the author? What is the author's main purpose? What is the author's theoretical perspective? Research methodology. Who is the intended audience? For reading and researching, collect and read material. What is the principal point, conclusion, thesis, contention, or question? How is the author's position supported? How does the study relate to other studies of the problem or topic? What does the study add to your project? So you can select only relevant books and articles. So for analyzing, a literature review is never just a list of studies. It always offers an argument about a body of research. So we have the tasks of a literature review. It summarizes, synthesizes, critiques, and compares. For summary and synthesis, what do we know about the immediate area? What are the key arguments, key characteristics, key concepts, or key figures? What are the existing debates or theories? What common methodologies are used? For compare and critique, you can evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of the work. The following questions to be guided. How do the different studies relate? What is new, different, or controversial? What views need further testing? What evidence is lacking, inconclusive, contradicting, or too limited? What research designs or methods seem unsatisfactory? So by using Google Scholar, it is a tool for finding journal articles, theses, dissertations, and or other scholarly publications across all disciplines, ranking partly by most cited. So if you are going to use the Google Scholar, you can see to it how many persons or researchers cited the literature or study. So this is now the picture for Google Scholar. So you can see, and in above you have your My Profile, My Library. Then you can have articles or case law for here. Then Stand on the Shoulders of Giants, go to Google Scholar. So you can click the articles. So for example, if you are going to search flipped classroom effects on student achievement, then we are going to click search here. Okay, it appears here. We have here in the box anytime. You are going to choose what year that is relevant to your study. If that is 2013, 2016, 2017, or until 2020. So if you can click 2020 or 2000 here for the example, this is for 2012. So You can look at also how many cited references or cited researchers. It is 118. So the title is Effect of the Flipped Classroom Model on Secondary Computer Applications Course, Student and Teacher Perceptions, Questions, and Student Achievement. So this is how to search using the Google Scholar. So then you can choose by citing the reference. Is it MLA, APA, or APA, Chicago, Harvard? We have one Vancouver or Vancouver. So we can choose APA or APA. So as of now, we have the 7th edition. For the previous, we can have 6th edition. Okay, so another one, if you are going to click this one, Pedagogist Engagement, Classroom-Based Practices. So this, if you are going to click, this will be the face of the research. We have the content, we have here the author, the title of the research, Pedagogies of Engagement, Classroom-Based Practices. Carl Smith, Cherry, Shepard, David Johnson, Roger T. Johnson. Then we can have the abstract. Okay, so we can have here the Google Scholar, Pedagogies of Engagement, Classroom-Based Practices, Research Gate. So if you're going to search that one, so this would be the research. If you will open or click, so this is the picture for ResearchGate. Then you can download full text PDF. But some of the research articles, you cannot open directly the site because there will be fee or fees you can have to charge for the research. So for this, I will teach you on how to open the article without any payment or fee that you are free of charge. So how to access subscription-based articles. So the use of academia and ResearchGate, which is legal and free, you are going to copy and paste the title to any research engine and just add the word academia or ResearchGate. So we can have to use now the Sci-Hub. Is it illegal? Sci-Hub? Okay, this Sci-Hub is, the given site is https://sci-hub.tw/. For the update for the Sci-Hub is now https://sci-hub.se/. Okay, then you can now click. Before we continue, what I will teach you now is considered illegal. This should stay between us. So this is how we are going to copy the given article. We can have a reference to cite our literature without payment of fee. We are free of charge. So this is now the picture of Sci-Hub. So Sci-Hub, the first website in the world to provide mass and public access to research papers. So to remove all barriers in the way of science. So here, as you can see, you can enter the URL, the PMID, or the DOI or research stream, Digital Object Identifier or DOI. So for example, our DOI here for Pedagogies of Engagement, Classroom-Based Practices, we can have this one. So you just copy this one, copy the DOI or DOI to the Sci-Hub. Then after that, if you cannot open kasi mayroong charge, so using the Sci-Hub, ma-open po natin ang research or article. Just click this one, open. Okay. Click open. Okay. You can now have the article of this Pedagogies of Engagement, Classroom-Based Practices. So it's very fast and easy. You have no payment. You are free of charge. You can now have your literature review using the Sci-Hub. Okay, then you can click download here, or you can have to print. But how do I know I have the right stuff? How do I know when I'm done? How do I know what's important? There is no definite answers for each individual to decide. So you are going to decide if that particular article is relevant to your study or to your research. We have here the housekeeping tips. So for the literature, we can use a citation management system, such as RefWorks. You can have Zotero, Mendeley, or etc. One word for this is invaluable. You are absolutely doing more work in not learning about this. Always get the complete citation information, article title, journal title, author, year and volume, pages and abstract. So for Mendeley, keep track of searches, note ideas, etc. We can fully citing sources to avoid plagiarism. So for this time, I will teach you on how to organize our literature using the Mendeley. So you can download that or install Mendeley in your laptop or computer. So what is a Mendeley? Mendeley is an organized, you can organize your documents. It will organize your documents plus references. It can collaborate by joining plus creating groups, discover statistics plus recommendations. You can stay up to date plus learn more and store your data, manage your career. So to install the Mendeley, you can go to the site https://www.mendeley.com. That is the Mendeley. So this is now the picture of the Mendeley. As you can see in the above, we have sign in, create account, download. So first you can sign in. So this is empowering researchers to fund their projects, create a free account. This is free. So by creating a Mendeley account, one account for all your research. So you can have your email address, first name, last name, password, then click continue. Then after that, this is now the picture of the Mendeley. You can click, you can now open after installing. Then you can copy paste here, you can add. If you have downloaded the articles, you can add here. Okay, you add all the articles in the Mendeley. Then you can have on the left side, we have file, edit, view, tools, help, click add, folders. Then for the left, we have also Mendeley suggest literature search and all documents. Say for example, here we have teenage pregnancy. We have here the different files or folder because you can organize your research. You can have association of teenage, macro, genetic, inverts, or it depends upon your research. So to manage the library or managing your library, for the left side, you can have all documents. So you have here the authors, okay? Then use column headings in order your references. Mark interest, read or unread. By having to click this one, it means you are reading this one, this article. Interest with attached PDFs, this symbol. And star items to mark them as your favorites. You can also mark star here. Then for the tools, you can have to install use in your MS Word plugin. So you can install this Mendeley to your Microsoft Word using your MS. So click install. After that one, it will automatically in your Word, you can click, if you open your Word document or Word, Microsoft Word, you click the reference or references, then you can see insert citation. That is now for Mendeley, the application in citing your literature easily and effectively. So you have here, insert bibliography and open Mendeley. So for example, we are now going to put or cite an article or for our research. So for example here, our reference is a review of flipped learning. So this one, we are going to click and you can have to copy some of the statements. Okay, flipped learning is common practice nowadays. So for example, this sentence, this is taken from a review of flipped learning. So you just click insert citation in your Word after your statement from the Mendeley, click insert citation, then you are going to input or type the author of that research. For example, here, Hamdan Nora, Hamdan. So if you are going to click here, insert citation, this will appear in the Word. Then you are going to click Hamdan, then you click OK. Okay, so after that, it will automatically write the reference. We have Hamdan, McKnight, and Armstrong, 2013. Okay, so it's very easy, right? Then after that, you just include references at the below of the article or the end. You can write references to insert the bibliography, because in writing the bibliography, it is very time consuming if you are going to encode it. But in the Mendeley, it is very fast and accurate, exact detail of your references. You just click here, insert bibliography in your Word document, then you have here the cursor. Automatically, it will write Hamdan N, McKnight P, McKnight K, and Armstrong KM 2013. A review of Flip Learning Network 20 HTTP and DOI, the given. So it is a very easy and fast and effective citing the literature or the reference. So here, another one, if you are going to cite another, you can have merged citations. So Canencia, Dalugdog, Emano, Mendoza, and Wala 2016. So after clicking in citing the name or names, you can have to automatically, if you can see the references, it will have Hamdan. Automatic na magbigay na siya ng correct reference po, your literature. Okay, so create and use folders. So sa Mendeley, if you are going to look at, mayroon siya nakalagay unsorted. References not added to a folder will appear in unsorted. So you can group your related literature. It could be economics, example, history, New Horizons, nihilism, philosophy, politics, testing for advisor. You can make a folder for your references. So for here, as a PDF, we have here the given, the Mendeley. Okay, this is for all documents. If you click all documents, this will appear. Okay, so for pedagogies of engagement, classroom-based practices, you can select, you can pan, note, highlight. So, for example, if you are going to highlight prior to Edwardstone paper, the widely distributed and influential publication called The 7 Principles for Good Practice in Undergraduate Education and so on. So you are going to highlight this one, then you can label good for introduction. If you can see that this is good for introduction, you just highlight this one. So I hope you learn about citing the literature, effective, how to write effectively our related literature. So I hope you've learned about Sci-Hub, Mendeley. And for your research, it is a very important that it is organized and follow the correct format of citing the references. So I will take you for this quote before I end. So when you take stuff from one writer, it's plagiarism. But when you take it from many writers, it's research. That is according to Wilson Wisner. So in research, you are going to cite references. Not only one writer, not only one research, but many as you can that is really, or that those are relevant for your study. So thank you very much for listening to our webinar. So I would like to thank, before I end, thank you for the APA-80 for this opportunity, for the DepEd Zamboanga Sibugay, spearheaded by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jeneline Aliman, to my mathematics supervisor, Ma'am Gina Lihaw, of course, to my Diplahan National High School DNHS family, spearheaded by our active principal, Sir Salvador D. Arquilita, for my former schools that I was assigned, Buog National High School, Malangas National High School, Katituan National High School. Of course, my big thanks to the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, Cagayan de Oro City, especially to Dr. Laila Lumibaw, our Dean of the CSTE, to my dissertation advisor, Dr. Dennis Robley, thank you, and all the faculty and staff of USTP CDO. Thank you very much and have a good day, everyone.